If you have issues with mobile data not working properly on OPPO Reno 15 Pro, here's what you can do. So first we're gonna open settings and let's go to mobile network. One of the main things that you can do is you can simply disable and enable mobile data. Sometimes a simple switch off and switch on allows you to fix some of the issues with mobile data, of course. Besides that, you can also go to more settings in order to, let's say, find the VPNs. And if you have added VPNs or if you use VPN apps in order to have a VPN connection, then of course you have to know that they can somewhat make the connection worse, and it might slow down the mobile data network, or it might completely make it stop working, I guess. Although, of course, it doesn't happen too often, it is quite possible that it might be due to VPN. Also, you want to check private DNS, and it is recommended to set it to automatic, because if you choose, for example, a specified DNS, of course, the address might stop working, and you might have issues with the mobile data connection after that. Now, another thing that we should mention is if you go to the data usage, we have data saving, which of course you can turn off, because when it's enabled it restricts apps from using mobile data in the background. So of course, if you have issues with mobile data not working properly when apps are running in the background, then of course this might be the reason. You can also just add you can exclude apps from the restriction by setting an app to be unrestricted over here by tapping on these switchers to decide which apps should always have full access to mobile data even in the background, even with the mobile data saving option. And also we have the data usage limit, which disables the mobile data if you exceed the selected usage, if you exceed the selected gigabytes of mobile data. Of course, this option is, these two options are disabled by default, but of course if you turned it on some time ago and you forgot about it, then of course this can be the reason why this happens. Now, if you have two SIMs on your phone, if you have two SIM cards or eSIM and so on and so forth, then of course you can choose whichever SIM should be used for mobile data. So in this case, you want to make sure that the correct SIM is used. Especially if you don't have like a mobile data plan on the other SIM, then of course you probably don't want to use it. Also, we have the automatic switch data SIM option, which allows the phone to switch to the other SIM, the one that is not set as the default one, in case the default SIM has issues with the network, if there's like a connection problem or something. So of course I can actually recommend you disabling this option if you have it enabled. Now, not only that, if we go to the SIM settings, then in here you can of course choose to use 5G connection or not by switching to LTE or 4G preferred. So if you don't want to use 5G, that's fine, but temporarily for now, you can turn it on if you switched it back in the past, in order to see if that makes any difference. And I believe that is pretty much all that we can do in the SIM settings. But what you can also do is you can go back to settings and scroll down to the system and update. Then over here we're gonna go to the backup and reset. Then over here we have reset phone, and we can find reset network and Bluetooth settings. Unfortunately, if you decide to reset these settings, this is going to include Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and mobile data or mobile network settings. And unfortunately you cannot really separate it, so you will have to connect to your Wi-Fi networks again and to your Bluetooth devices as well, because they will be erased. But if you decide to reset these settings, you want to go back to the mobile data settings and you want to ensure that the mobile data is enabled and also that the correct SIM is selected if you have two SIMs, of course. And if it still doesn't work, the last thing that you can do pretty much is the restart of the phone. So you want to reboot your phone, and sometimes a simple reboot of the device should help as well. And that is pretty much it. And also, of course, you have to keep in mind that in some cases, although it is pretty rare, it is possible that your carrier, operator, service provider might have an outage. Maybe they have like issues with the signal. There might be something wrong with the connection on their side. So there's probably not much I can do on your end. You can just simply wait for the problem to be solved by them. So leave a like and subscribe.